Your old life is falling apart. And that's not a mistake. It's not bad luck. It's not a sign you're broken. It's sacred. It's aligned. And yes, it's on purpose. This is Luminous Frequency. And if this message found you, you're not crazy for feeling like nothing makes sense right now. You're not alone in the ache, in the confusion, in the disconnection. Because right before transformation, everything disorients. What was once familiar begins to rot. What once brought comfort now feels heavy. And what used to define you starts to fall away. And that is the point. Let's go deeper. Section 1. The breakdown is the initiation. Your life falling apart isn't destruction. It's initiation. You asked to grow. You asked for alignment. You asked to live your truth. But the truth can't exist on top of illusion. So everything built on ego, fear, or old stories has to collapse. That job that drained you, that relationship that muted your soul, that version of yourself that was performing just to be accepted, all of it begins to shed. Not because you're failing, but because you're waking up. Collapse is clarity in disguise. It removes what can't follow you where you're going. It's not comfortable, but it's holy. This is the fire that tempers the steel of your soul. And like all sacred initiations, it comes with disorientation before transformation. You're not breaking down. You're being broken open. Section 2. The energy of death and rebirth. You're not losing your life. You're losing the layers that kept you small. Just like the snake must shed its skin. Just like the tree must let its leaves die. You must allow the death of what is done. The spiritual path is not constant bliss. It's cycles. Creation, collapse, death, rebirth, integration. If you're in the collapse, honor it. This is the sacred compost. This is the soil for the future you. Don't resist the endings. Invite them. Because what's meant for you needs space to emerge. Let go with reverence. Grieve with grace. Because even in the decay, divinity is at work. In nature, nothing truly dies. It transforms. So ask yourself, what are you being transformed into? Section 3. You are not who you were. The reason everything feels so strange isn't because you've lost yourself. It's because you've outgrown yourself. Old roles, identities, even people, they're not bad, but they're done. You're no longer the version of you that could tolerate misalignment. You're no longer a match for what was built from survival. You're now vibrating from truth. So the world around you responds. Jobs vanish. People leave. Dreams shift. That's not chaos. That's coherence. The outer world is catching up to your inner evolution. And it can feel lonely. It can feel like isolation. But it's just your soul recalibrating your surroundings. What once fit no longer aligns. And that is divine. You're not losing people. You're returning to yourself. The path forward is unfamiliar because it's yours now. Section 4. This is the sacred void. There's a space between the breakdown and the breakthrough. It's quiet, it's uncertain, it's uncomfortable. This is the sacred void. It's not where things are built, it's where they're seeded. If you're here, be still. Don't rush. Don't fill the silence with noise, because right now, your frequency is being recalibrated. It's okay to feel lost. It's okay to grieve the old life. It's okay to not know what's next. That uncertainty, it's not a lack of direction. It's divine precision in progress. You are being prepared, not punished, and what's forming in the unseen is worth the wait. The void is not empty. It is fertile. It is where Source plants the seed of your next becoming. If you can learn to rest in the void, you will learn to trust the divine. Section 5. The new life you're calling. In everything that's falling away is creating space for something else, something that's been waiting. You don't need to chase it, just align with it. Alignment is not found by force, it's found by frequency. Raise your frequency, and the life meant for you rises to meet you. That's why the collapse had to happen. So you could stop building on old blueprints and start living from soul. Your future is not behind a locked door. It's on the other side of surrender. When you stop trying to rebuild the past, you begin to channel the future. This is your timeline shift. This is your becoming. This is the frequency you were always here to hold. And when the dust settles and the silence breaks, you'll see that everything had purpose. Not because it was easy, but because it made you real. Section 6. Let go or be dragged. At some point, you must stop trying to resuscitate the past, the job, the identity, the image, the relationship. If it's decaying, let it decay. There is no saving what your soul has already outgrown. And that's not cruelty, that's grace. Because clinging to what's dead only delays your resurrection. Let go, not just physically, but energetically. Grieve the loss, honor the role it played, and then release it with peace. You cannot rise while gripping the weight of what once was. The universe is not punishing you, it's liberating you, so you can finally live as your truest self. Section 7. Your soul knew this would happen before you came here. Your soul chose this path. It knew the shedding would be painful. It knew you'd question everything. And it still said yes. Not because it wanted the suffering, but because it knew what you'd become on the other side. You're not a victim of life falling apart. You are the architect of life coming together. What you're living through now is not an accident. It's an echo of a deeper knowing, the wisdom of your higher self unfolding. Trust it. You're right on time. So if your old life is falling apart, let it. It's not your end. It's your entry point. You are shedding, awakening, becoming. You are aligned, even in the uncertainty. You are not here to stay the same. You are here to evolve. You are here to embody truth. You are here to hold a higher frequency. Thank you for tuning in to Luminous Frequency. If this message resonated, share it with someone who's in the middle of their sacred unraveling. Leave a comment below. I trust the shift. Your breakdown is sacred. Your frequency is rising. And your purpose, it's just beginning to unfold. Until next time, stay radiant, stay sovereign, stay luminous.